Child, let me tell y'all something. Y'all gonna always find a damn way to make me have to give y'all a Tea Talk Action News, child. And another thing is Big Face. Listen, y'all be so upset whenever I say anything about y'all petulant man-child leader. But y'all be the ones sending me this girl tea. I don't even watch Married to Medicine no more. I ain't know none of this shit was going on, and I was really confused as to what, Big Face had to do with any of this. But girl, we gonna get down into it. So recently, not too long ago, Buffie Purselle, who used to be on Married to Medicine, came out after the whole canceled win situation down there to them damn Salt Wives. And because of what happened with canceled win, she decided to correlate cancel insulting an entire race of people. And she tried to coincide that with what she went through with Dr. Jackie and Dr. Simone on Married to Medicine, and calls out Bravo, talk about something that since they got rid of cancel win, that they need to go on ahead and get rid of Jackie and Dr. Simone. So for those of y'all that don't know or ain't heard, I'm about to play you all the little TikTok video that she did, and then we'll get down to the rest of this girl.
So they fired Jen from Real Housewives of Salt Lake City for some horrible racist posts that she made a couple years ago before even becoming a housewife, after being pressured. But my question is, and y'all already know where I'm going, when are y'all gonna get down to those broads down at Married to Medicine? When is there gonna be some action for OBGYNs doing what they did to me? Because, I mean, there's racism, and that's bad. But these women knowingly went after my uterus, my mental health, my peace of mind, all because they were jealous of me and for a check. And nothing was done. In fact, they were given 2 more seasons of their show. One was given a book deal and a skincare line. Actually, they were promoted for going after me and making me depressed for 2.5 years and damn near suicidal. I'm just sure wondering when something gonna happen about that. Curious.
So, child, after she done came out and said that, she then decides to take it a step further, and she had this to say. All of this is alleged, but this allegedly came from her. So it says, should I release the phone call that I recorded when Dr. Simone called me panicking about production was going to expose how Jackie found out about my fertility issues? She admitted while giggling that she told Jackie I had fertility issues and was sensitive about it in the car on the way to my fab and frugal party. Production couldn't find any of the footage of me telling anyone on the cast about my personal medical history because I did not, in all capital letters, before she, in all capital letters, decided to use it as a storyline to promote her book at her book cover party. But they do have that footage of that conversation because vehicle rides are filmed. Excuse me. So that's what's going on. So for those of y'all that don't know, while she was on the show, I'm assuming her, Dr. Jackie and Dr. Simone probably got into it, or whatever the case may be, or whether her and Dr. Jackie got into it, or whatever the case may be. And, Simone decided to, I guess, allegedly tell Dr. Jackie about Buffy's uterus being tied through, which, quiet as it's kept, if you did do that, Dr. Simone, that was very messy, and that is against the law, and that is against your oath, because that situation has absolutely not a goddamn thing to do with you, and you should not have curved your ass around there and talked about anything that went down or that was told to you in confidence by this woman, especially when it comes down to her health and you being a medical professional, your damn self. Girl, we are medical fish. I just ain't make it as far as you did, girl. But I'm still on the front lines, ho. I'm a whole nurse out here, so I know what the hell I'm talking about. You was wrong, Simone. I like it, but that was messed up. And that therefore led or gave Dr. Jackie all the ammunition she needed. And I'm more than sure Dr. Jackie sat around and waited for the right time for Buffy to do something or say something. And then she flew off the handle and she did what she had to do. As messy and messed up as it was, because it was messy and messed up. And all that extra stuff. So that's what that led to. She felt the way about it. I'm assuming that's probably the reason why she left the show. And according to her, she'd been down in the dumps. She'd been depressed, ready to slit her wrist, and all the rest of that stuff, child. She ain't eating. She ain't sleeping. She walking around here stinking, ain't bathing. Hair ain't being done. No mani, no petty, no nothing. Because that's what you're supposed to do when you say that you're depressed. Or whatever. And I don't know, maybe she was depressed like that, and I'm not taking it away from her because girl, ain't nothing wrong with my uterus. Mine ain't tidilating through, and the show won't talk about and blurt it out all over national TV. So I can't, So I'm more than sure y'all are wondering, well, T, what the hell Big Face got to do with any of this? She's on them Potomac Wives. Like, why she worried about this? Well, this is what Big Face came out and said after Buffy made her comments. Candice decides to get up and say, were you concerned about accountability when you were leading the charge that had me depressed and suicidal? Girl, bye. You are mentally ill in the most devastating way. And even that is not an excuse for how repugnant you are. Go ahead, Candice, with the big. Y'all know if Big Face don't know how to pick up a damn boxing glove, but she sure know how to pick up a thesaurus because she loves reading hoes with these big damn words, child. First it was orate, now it's repugnant. What else you gonna use, child? I'm gonna get on Big Face first. Big Face, why couldn't you just let it go? Why? Why couldn't you just let it go? Why did you feel the need to have to speak up? She ain't said nothing to you. And at the end of the day, I'm not understanding why it just moved you to have to say something to this damn woman. Now, I'm more than sure people like me are going to come out and say, girl, listen, this is what I am going to say to you. Because I know people feel like I'm going to run down on you. I still might. But here's what I'm going to say to you, though, Candice. Buffy was Monique's friend, not yours. And be clear, Buffy not the only person that sat up here and felt like you deserved everything you got. All right? So at the end, like, I don't know why you looking for everybody to validate you and what you had going on. At the end of the day, you asked for the ass whooping that came to you. You asked for it, and you got it. And the thing about it is, Candice, all of this stuff about you being depressed and all of that, girl, bullshit. Because it's funny, you needed it season 5. Now that Monique is gone, you automatically just don't need it no more. You no longer need the therapy. You no longer need the 3M sticky notes. You no longer need pills, potions, and all of the rest of that craziness that you claimed that you needed. Now that she's gone, most people, much like how this woman is, most people who are really going through some stuff like that, child, they still need to be in counseling. It'll still be something that they don't want to deal with. It's like you magically needed it, didn't need it no more, once you figured out that Monique was no longer going to be on the show. So, girl, go somewhere and sit down. And that's all I got for Big Face, because I ain't got time for none of her damn people, girl. I'm going to run down on her the way I ought to when season 7 of the Potomac Hoes come on. This ain't got nothing to do with her right now, so you safe for now. Now, that's what I got for Big Face. Now, Buffy, sweetheart, listen. What you did that made me side-eye you and made me look at you like a confused dog was how you canceled insulting an entire race and got fired for it, you want to now use that to say, well, since she got fired for being a racist to an entire community, y'all need to go on ahead and fire Dr. Simone and Dr. Jackie for them talking about my rat-a-tat and battered uterus. You know, I thought 1 + 1 = 2. I guess in your case, it equaled 14,372 and 85 cents. Because I'm just not understanding how you could correlate that with what you went through. Now, don't get me wrong. Dr. Jackie was wrong as 2 less shoes for what she did to you. And she really better hope that they don't call her oath into questioning for doing something so despicable like that. Because I don't know what Buffy did to Dr. Simone for Dr. Jackie to take off on her like that. But whatever she did, Dr. Jackie, you are an OBGYN. You are a medical professional, and it does not make you look good to be sitting around here spewing out somebody's medical history like that simply because you're upset about something that they said or something that they did. Again, I'm not running down on Dr. Jackie or Simone because I ain't seen the episodes with Buffy on there. I don't know what Buffy did for Dr. Jackie to take off like that. But me being medical fish, I'm just being real. You better be so glad that your medical license or whatever the case may be did not get called into question, because that is going against OSHA and HIPAA laws and every damn thing like that, Jackie. Like, that was real nasty. It was real nasty. And at first I was going to say I didn't understand what Dr. Simone really had to do with it. But then once she said Jackie got the information from Dr. Simone, now it makes sense why she's throwing Simone in that. Although I was seeing where people were saying, well, Dr. Simone took up for you when that happened. She didn't, you know what I'm saying, go up for what Jackie did. And everybody was saying how all of the ladies was apologetic to her and apologized to her several times. So why is she holding on to it, blah, blah, blah. And I get it. But at the end of the day, Simone, you was wrong, child. Mind your business too. All right, because that would have never came out had you not ran your mouth to Dr. Jackie, which can also cause for your license to be looked at and reviewed and all the rest of that shit. Y'all better be careful about that. That's why I really feel like people like y'all don't need to do reality TV. Y'all have a great living. Y'all don't need reality TV because y'all gonna get mad at a bitch and then y'all gonna start reading and then y'all gonna forget who y'all are when these cameras leave. You know what I mean? So but now that all of that's caught up, let me just say this though, Buffy. I'm not taking nothing away from you, but girl, it's been 2 years. Okay. And I know we cannot sit here and try to tell somebody how, you know, they should be, how they should feel, and when they need to get over some things. Like, I'm not trying to do that, but it's just like 2 years. And everybody said you got several apologies. Why are you still holding on to this? You're no longer on the show. I saw somewhere where you're working on, you know, you're getting a surrogate and all that good stuff. You lost weight. You know what I'm saying? Like, at this point, you really should just let that baggage go. It happened. It happened. Yes, it's sad that you had to go out like that, but it happened, girl. When are you going to get over it? Bravo not finna fire Dr. Jackie and Dr. Simone. For what? Why? Why would they fire them over a reality TV spat? I mean, I'm just saying. Everybody loves Dr. Simone. Everybody loves Dr. Jackie. Everybody loves Heavenly. God knows why. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you saying that Dr. Simone and Dr. Jackie is jealous of you. I'm trying to figure out exactly what are they jealous of you for, because I don't know what you got that they can't get or don't already get or haven't already had. Like, y'all do that a lot. It always tends to either I'm pretty or they jealous of me. And I don't think it's either. I think that it was a situation that got took too far. Both of y'all was arguing with each other, and she read you down with your real life. And she hurt you before you had a chance to hurt her. That's the way I look at it. She hurt you before you had the chance to hurt her. And she hurt you with your real life, and you couldn't take it. Rightfully so. I mean, I know that's a woman's lot in life, is to bear children and all that stuff. And I know you wouldn't want, somebody ragging about your uterus and all that stuff, especially somebody that's, trained to look after that and deal with it and help you push babies out of it and all that stuff. So I'm not trying to discredit your feelings, but it's just like, girl, get over it. 2 years, you lost weight, you made a book, you're doing surrogacy. I would think at this point you would have gotten over that, especially if they kept giving you damn apologies. You got the apologies. What more do you want? You're not on the show no more. What more do you want? You're not up there no more. So why they got to fire Jackie and Simone? That's dumb. I could see if you were still on the show, girl, you ain't nowhere on that damn show. The hell they need to fire them folks to make you feel better. And just to be fair to Big Face, I mean, you was looking out for your friend, and I'm more than sure you was online looking out for your friend, all on Twitter looking out for your friend, and now Big Face is just obliging you with the same thing you did to her. I kind of think that that's what it is. I mean, two wrongs don't make a right, but it do make your ass feel better. So, but y'all, that's it. That's all I got. Ain't much to this damn story. Like I said, I don't even watch them damn Married to Medicine Wives. So it's a story that got sent to me. I don't have to work till later on this afternoon. So I said, well, while I'm up not doing nothing, let me go on ahead and just get this tea talk out. And then this will be y'all 2 tea talks for the week. Don't say I ain't keep my word. Drop down in the comments. Let me know what y'all feel about this situation. Let me know whose side y'all on. My personal opinion, I understand Buffy's feelings. I get it, but it's been 2 years. Okay, the show's still going on. They still own it. Dr. Jackie got her book, her skincare line, all that stuff. Like the same thing you got. The only difference is you're not on the show. Girl, just be happy that you got what you got and just let it be that. Period. But that's it. That's all I got. I ain't got no more to give y'all. Y'all sound off in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this situation. And yeah, girl. Until next time, I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Bye.